The Lord's power, potency is invested for him to do this kind of service. Text 49.
Yatagnyastamasa yukta upaste vyaktamevahi naveda purvam aparam nashtajanma smritistata.
As a sleeping person acts according to the body manifested in his dreams and accepts it to be himself, so one identifies with his present body which he acquired because of his past religious or irreligious actions and is unable to know his past or future lives. So the same way, if you are in mode of ignorance, you don't know how to understand why you are suffering. If you don't read the scriptures and so on, you don't know why you are going through these lifetimes in karma, why I am the one who has to suffer. What did I do? People talk like that. But actually, due to his past life, he's suffering. He can't understand those things. And then he won't even know what's going to happen in next life because he is committing sinful activities in this life like that. So therefore, we have to always try to do bhakti as far as possible. No matter what our situation is, we should always do bhakti. In the last, second last paragraph, Prabhupada writes, the example of one who associates with the mode of goodness is a qualified Brahmana. Such a Brahmana knows past, present and future because he consults the Vedic literature and sees through the eyes of Shastra Chakshu. He can understand what his past life was, why he is in the present body, and how he can obtain liberation from the clutches of Maya and not accept another material body. This is all possible when one is situated in the mode of goodness. And it's even better if you are doing bhakti. Otherwise, mode of goodness is also a trap. Okay? So then, in the last paragraph, after the verse, Prabhupada says, why doesn't one praise Bhagavan to receive a better body? The answer is Agyastamasa, because of gross ignorance. And then a few lines down, he says, a human being must be educated to understand his past life and how he can endeavor for a better life in the future. There is even a book called Bhrigu Samhita, which reveals information about one's past, present and future lives according to astrological calculations. Yeah, I don't think you all should do that. Because then you will... I know of a devotee who was into astrology, devotee. So then he came across one, the devotee told him, from tomorrow you are 7 years bad luck. Sunny or whatever. So then he didn't come for Mangalarti, he didn't come to do his deity worship.
Horoscope.
Yeah, then when they call him and ask him, he said, what is the point? My life is gone, 7 years, misery. He had a child, another one on the way. So everybody should go and encourage him to come. He'll always, and then he would do, because his mood was always on that astrology, he even dropped things in the altar and stuff like that. So finally he stopped doing all the service and then his wife divorced him and that was it. He became one of those
Case studies.
huh?
From one of the case studies.
Case studies? No. He became one of those congregation members, you can say. He'll come once in a while, like that. Not a regular. Huh?
He was initiated?
Yeah, he was initiated and all, but then he because of the astrology, it could be other activities as well, but that was one of the things.
But Prabhu, astrological predictions could change if one does devotional service.
Prabhupada said every time you go in front of deities and clap, everything changes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which means if you do bhakti, the Lord takes care of you.
Yeah.
Not that all this will be there. Maybe something He will adjust accordingly.
One may use faith also.
Yeah, that's right. Text 50.
Panchabi kurute swartan
Panchabi gurute swartan
Panchavedata vedata panchabihi
Panchavedata panchabihi
Ekastu shodashena trin Swayam saptadasho ashnute
Swayam saptadasho ashnute. Above the 5 senses of perception, the 5 working senses, and the 5 objects of the senses is the mind, which is the 16th element. Above the mind is the 17th element, the soul, the living being himself, who in cooperation with the other 16 enjoys the material world alone. The living being enjoys 3 kinds of situations, namely happy, distressful, and mixed. So they know Sankhya also.
Yeah. Different, another analysis.
Another analysis. So in the middle of the purport, Prabhupada writes, the living entity has a body, which is a very complicated combination of the material elements. And with this body, he struggles alone, as indicated in this verse by the words ekastu. For example, if one is struggling in the ocean, he must swim through it alone. Although many other men and aquatics are swimming in the ocean, he must take care of himself because no one else will help him. Therefore, this verse indicates that the 17th item, the soul, must work alone. So therefore, we must take up the process seriously. And at the last sentence, Prabhupada writes, we should remember, or the second last, we should remember that everyone is responsible for his own life. If an individual becomes a pure devotee of Krishna, he is then delivered from the ocean of nescience. Also, he can help others. Alright, so I'll stop here. Tomorrow we'll start from 51.
Srila Prabhupada